Butcher in Tennessee and Linda Lemieux in Florida. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Hey, Teri. Good morning.
Good morning. I am still just reeling from the fact that I've been on the road for 6 months.
I can't believe it.
I know. How is that even possible? It just flew by. It really did. And we're celebrating the land blessings right now, building up to the either 27th or 28th of this month. We're going to go into number 11. So we wanted to recap those first 6 months of doing them. And it all started with you, Carrie, right there in Tennessee.
Yes, it did. And I've gone back to that place a couple of times since then. And it already had a special aura and energy about it. And just to know, like, that is the pin starting point. And I just feel like from that moment, that little wave of energy just went all across our land. And I'm telling you, I think it's made a difference. I think collectively, just putting out the good and the vibe and the healing and the love, I think we're starting to see, this completely different shift. And woohoo, thank goodness. And I'm so happy and pleased to be a part of that.
Oh, absolutely. I think you're so right. And each one just builds in intensity. The last one that was done down in Palm Springs, California, holy cow. That energy was off the charts that day. It really felt so strong when we put that stone into the ground and just connected it with all the other ones that had already been done. It was amazing. But I really wanted to thank you because it was you that used your inner guidance and tuning in to spirit and led us right to that very spot where the first one happened in Norristown. And I didn't find out until later that was one of my mom's favorite places to go to when she moved to Tennessee.
Yes.
When my dad passed, she left Kentucky and she moved down to Tennessee, right there in that area. And my sister told me that was one of her favorite places to go walking through there and experience and sit by that beautiful water right where we were,
It's been there so long, and there's such an energy there. You just feel it. You just pull it from there. You see that it just has that, and that just put the icing on the cake.
I know, it did for me too. It was like, that had to be the starting point, and I'd even, as I was driving through some of the states to get to you, I kept asking, am I supposed to stop and do it here? And it was like, nope, you're going to Tennessee. And it was like I just had that urgency to go and to be there in that area. And it was such an amazing experience to be with you, to do that. And all of the signs just started happening that day.
And they truly did everything. Yeah. Found the perfect shaped heart rock in the water.
Yeah.
Just right there.
Yeah. The heart, the peace signs, the children that showed up, the animals that showed up. It was all like, this is what it's all about. Yeah. It's all about honoring the land, not just the earth itself, but the inhabitants, everything that's in that land. It was just so amazing to see how it all came together. I couldn't have planned it any better than what the angels just laid it all out for me and said, this is what you're doing.
It was perfect. It was a perfect day.
Yeah, it really was. Well, I'm going to show that land blessing, number 1, where it all began. And hello to Robert Dosa, and hi, Jean Lorio. And Jean is saying hello to Carrie. And
hi, Jean. I hope you're feeling better.
Oh, she's doing so much better. And we're so happy to be able to see her beautiful face again. And Kathy Rupp, good morning to you. So I'm glad people are starting to find it. If you find it, share it out, because I'm going to play that very first land blessing, and we can all see the energy of it and the excitement of it. And I was so excited that day. I had no clue what I was doing. I really didn't. I was just doing whatever the angel said to do. They're going, okay, you're going to put a stone in the ground. I'm going, Okay, which one? So it was a matter of just saying, okay, which one, angels? And they showed me which stone to use. And then we did it. We just did it, not knowing what we were doing, but going by the guidance of the angels. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to watch this land blessing. And then let's talk about that energy of what happened there. Let me find it. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm just loving technology today. I love technology. I'm putting that energy out there, angels. But it's a good thing. Okay. Let me see if I can
Well, you
get
look
to it
radiant.
now. Well, thank you.
As always.
I love life. That's, that's the key. When you love what
Amen
you're
to that.
doing and when you're in alignment with your path, it shows. All right. There it is. It showed up finally. Okay, here we go. Give a minute for people to get on here, show you some of the beauty of this area. Let me just turn the camera around so you can see where we're at. We're out here up in the mountains in Tennessee. And I was told that this is the very beginning here. This is going to be the very first land blessing that the angels do on our journey of healing. So I'm just waiting to get some people on here. I don't know if I can share this while I'm on. Let me just see. Nope. Can't see how I can share it. So I'm just going to give a minute. It says I'm live, so I'm going to trust that. It's a popular spot out here today. And this is where it's going to happen. It's a little bit of flowing water. Oh, can I get her on my live?
Yeah, we're getting ready to. We're here to do some land.
Oh, hi baby. What's her name?
Oh, cool. For healing immunity.
Hi. What's your name?
That's fantastic. Unka, it's Russian for
Unka.
little polar bear.
Little polar bear. Aren't you adorable?
He's extremely excited.
Oh, good.
Thank you for sharing her.
No worries.
Thank you.
For sharing your mission.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I'm going across the country doing this.
Oh, that's awesome.
This is the first stop.
Oh, wow. How auspicious.
Yes. So I'm here with Carrie. Nobody has found us yet, Carrie, but I'm going to go ahead. Oh, now we have people on. Hello, hello. Just say something so I know who's here. And I'm here with Carrie. This is where she lives, here in Tennessee. There she is. And we're so excited. Hi, Kuka. My friend Kuka from California.
Hi, Kuka.
California will be the last stop, Kuka. This is the first stop. It's here in Tennessee. We found this beautiful, beautiful area up here in the mountains. You can see all the stonework and how remote this is. So we're going to be burying the first crystal in this tour, Peace on Earth tour across the country, setting our intention that there will be, that there is peace on Earth. So I'm just waiting now for the exact spot that the crystal is going to be going. Yes, Kuka, I can't wait to see you and give you a big hug. After all these years, we've been connecting for years, and I've never been able to meet Kuka in person.
It will happen, Kuka, because it happened for us.
That's right, absolutely.
So I'm feeling like right in here, and as I'm looking at the root that's right in front of me, I feel the energy of it. I feel the connection as it comes together, and it just looks like, to me, it looks like a peace sign, like the earth is holding up that peace sign. So peace, definitely, this is it. There's a peace sign right here.
There is.
See the root?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have a perfect rock to dig with.
There's the peace sign. This is where it's going to go, right in the little bit of flowing water, right beside of peace. Let there be peace on earth. And these are the two crystals that will be placed in the earth right here. And so much synchronicity, so much that's coming out about this, because I pulled, first of all, I pulled the black shungite, and I had it in my hand, and I'm feeling really good about that's the first crystal to be placed, because it's a protective crystal, and it's also a crystal of connection. So I felt really good. I had it in my hand. I'm holding it all the way here, and I just kept hearing something, and it's like, nope, there's more. There's more. And I'm going, well, what? Show me, angels, what is it? And they showed me the second one. They said to dig in my purse, and this is the second one. So I said, oh, the contrast, the black and the white together. And so then Carrie tells me,
If you've ever read the book The Alchemist, the young shepherd is given 2 stones by the king, and I don't know, I'm sure I don't pronounce these out, but Gurnum and Thurnum, they're black and white, and it's unity and togetherness and love and peace. And when she said it has to be black and white, I was like, oh my gosh, look.
yeah.
So it's divine. It's just divine. I know that.
Yeah, she asked me what the stone was, and I came out with telling her the story of what it was to be, and just total confirmation, the
Yes.
total goosebumps, everything of confirmation. So Prachetta, oh my gosh, Prachetta, you get to be with us on this very, very beginning.
And can you show them the energy of this
Yes,
spot, of the
Yes.
people and the happiness?
I know.
And
This
the
is such an
youth.
awesome place. There's children playing. That's our future. Right there. That is our future of our country, of our world. And you can see the beautiful area here. All the nature. We've already had a little doggy that came up, and I got that at the very beginning of the video. And you can hear the water as it flows over here. I'll get a little closer. And you can hear that sound of the water as it bubbles. Isn't that beautiful? Prachetta says it's beautiful.
You want to take them so they can look through the bridge?
Yeah.
All right. Teri's let me borrow it, so we're going to walk in the water. It's so clear. The water's always so clear here. And then this is where I would love to take Teri's photo. So this nice little bridge here with the flowing water. So the energy here is beautiful, and it's going to flow like the love flows. And there's our beautiful Teri angel. We've had a wonderful, wonderful visit. We've lived 2 lifetimes in 24 hours.
So much wonderful stuff that has happened. Oh, Sharon Boyle.
Hi, Sharon.
Divine timing. Absolutely, Sharon. She says Nito's Bridge.
It is Nito's Bridge.
It's Nito's Bridge.
It's his favorite, one of his favorite spots.
I'm borrowing his bridge. He has to share with me. And this is where we are to bury the very first of the stones that are going to be buried across the country for Peace on Earth. This is the Peace on Earth tour. And it's going to happen right here in this spot where there's a tree root that makes a perfect peace sign, holding up the peace sign for Earth. Peace. There is peace on Earth. We're claiming it. It's what we are speaking into existence. So the stones will go right here where the water is just flowing gently, because what I heard is the gentleness of peace. And that is what's coming through right now. Oh, my heart is so full right now. So Carrie is going to help me. I don't have I don't have a utensil yet, but that's a yet. There will be one. So she is creating a spot for the stones to go, and we're digging with a natural utensil, what our ancestors had to use. They didn't have shovels. They used their hands and rocks, something hard that they could use to go into the land. And Prachetta says, kindly make a wish for me and Prachir. Flowing water in India is very sacred and peaceful. Lots of love. It is. It's so peaceful. And that was what I heard, that the gentleness of this water that's flowing right now, it's all natural. And as it flows down into the other part of the earth, it's bringing in that energy of peace.
Full of love right there. Baby.
Oh, it is. Look at that.
How deep would you like it, Denise?
It doesn't have to be terribly deep.
This is pretty good.
That's good, I think. Okay, so let me get over here to it. This is the spot. So I'm just asking the angels right now for the words to do this blessing of our land.
Let the water clear that for a second.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's just give it a moment to clear. I'm calling in Archangel Raphael. Please heal our land, heal our hearts, bring us to the place where we know that peace is in existence in our world. Archangel Michael, we ask you to be here in this moment. Hold this as a sacred space where these stones will go into the land. Keep them in the place where they are given to the earth. Bless Mother Gaia. Let her feel the energy as we place the stones, all of us. This is our journey of healing. We are all placing these stones, the contrast, the black and the white. We are placing them into the earth to help us to understand that we are all the same. There is no separation. There is no division. The black stone and the white stone are the same. So help us to see that, to see the oneness in everything. Even when it looks like it's the extreme opposite, it's all one. Archangel Gabriel, we ask you to be here for clarity, to give the message to Mother Gaia that she is so loved. We hold her in high reverence. Thank you, Gaia, for letting us live on your back. Thank you for taking care of us with everything that we need is provided by Gaia. Everything. And we thank you. We bless you. We bless this land. And Archangel Uriel, let this blessing go deep into the center of Mother Earth. Let her feel our heartbeat as we put the stones into her. Let that heartbeat travel all the way into the center of Earth and all around Earth. Our mission is peace on Earth. And this is what we are intending. This is what we are claiming at this very first part of the journey for peace on Earth. And we're all in accordance with this wish, with this blessing. And we give these stones back to you, Gaia. They came from you, and they are going back to you, returning them to the earth that they came from. Thank you to our Earth Mother. Thank you to everyone who is on this journey together. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Thank you, Prachetta. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. May every being on earth feel peace. May every being on earth feel happiness and joy. And may every being on earth be awakened to their true nature, their true authentic self, loving each other unconditionally. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. It is done. Wow, there's so much emotion right now. I just have tears.
I know. I'm like, you ready for me to cover them?
Yes, let's cover these stones.
And from this earth you came, and to this earth you shall return. So it is, and so be it.
It is done.
It is finished.
Yeah, Cook is feeling emotional too. It's a very emotional moment.
And this is the rock that I chose to begin the digging. So we're going to point that in the directions. It's a beautiful stone. There we go.
Yes, it is.
And that flow will flow through and around. And let love be like that to you. May it surround you. May it come from you. May it go through you.
Amen. How amazing. And there's our peace sign again. The natural peace sign. That's the perfect spot that the angels brought us to. They picked the spot. Just absolutely beautiful. Thank you all. Thank you for being with us. I'm just here in tears. Thank you for being on this journey. And share this. Share it with people that you know would appreciate what's happening on our journey of healing. Those people that know that it's possible to have peace on earth. It is happening. It's not something that's a pipe dream. It's not out there somewhere. It's right here in our hearts. So thank you and bless you. I love you all so much. Thank you for being on this journey. Thank you for watching today. Bye, everybody.
Wow.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, there was so much emotion that day.
There was, and there, I mean, it got me again. I'm over here like tearing up.
I know, just watching it and just seeing how it all just flowed, just like that water that was flowing.
Yes, absolutely.
I feel like that first one just had to bring in all those elements, earth, water, air. You know, it was just all right there together and so beautiful.
It was so much love, and it was just flowing. It was just,
Yeah.
it was unconditional and comforting and warming and loving and safe. It was amazing.
Yes. Linda, any thoughts from you about this first land blessing?
I wasn't there, of course, but it really touched me, and it's rippling all over the earth, like you said. You didn't have to be there. It was, I'm sure, much more magnified. But as an observer, I could feel it too, and the reason and the passion, and can see the ripples just like the water traveling all over.
Yeah. Yes, and such beautiful words from you, Carrie. And I really felt that love that went into the ground, and just knowing that was the start. It's like, we're going forward from here. And the tour has gone forward from there all the way across the country.
Yeah.
Once, when I think about the ones that have been done, there was Kentucky, Michigan, Pennsylvania, New York, Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, California has already had one, and we're getting ready to do, they've had two, and we're getting ready to do two more here in California. It's just amazing.
And think of like all the obstacles that probably would have stopped a lesser person, maybe a lower energy. I don't mean to put anybody down. I don't mean it like that whatsoever. But look how many quarantines you've had to go through. Look how many times you've been stopped by weather. Look how many times things have just not been conducive to what you're doing. And that force, that energy, that love source has just said, this is needed. Just keep going. I'll make a path for you. So that's a blessing.
Yeah.
That's also a comparison to life for all of us in general. Is like we are going to get obstacles, and it's how you look at it and how you deal with it. And sometimes you got to wait, and sometimes you got to push. So it's
That's true.
thank you. It's a good analogy for life, I think, for all of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good
It certainly is. Thank you, Linda. And yeah, and when I first heard the call to hit the road, I sat with those angels and I said, do you all not know what's going on? Don't you understand that we're in lockdown and we're in a pandemic? And they're like, it's the perfect time because now it's when it's needed. The healing is needed now. And so it was like, didn't matter what obstacles were going to come up. And you're right, just like in life, when we hear that call to do something or to walk our path, it doesn't matter what might come in our way, what might come across our path or the potholes that are in the path, those are the ones when we all of a sudden step and there's like, oh no, we're going down. Just keep going, just get back up, shake yourself off. I have this song I found that I call my theme song now, and it's called Even If the Sky is Falling Down. Even if everything around me looks like it's chaos and confusion, I'm going to keep my high. I'm going to keep just keeping my chin up, keep moving forward, no matter what. And that's how this whole journey has been. It's been like that. No matter what, I'm keeping on. I'm getting close to the 10,000 mile mark on this journey. Can you believe that?
Wow.
I know. Every time I look at the odometer, I'm like, what?
So what's next after California? Where are you headed after that?
After California, I'm going to Sedona.
Yay.
Sedona, Arizona, because that was one of the first messages that I got about the tour is I'm going to the sacred mountains and the sacred land. And I feel like the one that we just did in Palm Springs, that was sacred land. Oh my gosh, the energy there. And it was in a place called Desert Hot Springs. Mm-hmm. And one of the ladies there, Joan of Angels, you all may be familiar with her. Mm-hmm. She keeps hearing that it's Desert Heart Springs and that the energy has shifted so that area is a vortex of energy that's like the heart of Mother Gaia right now. So, and it felt like it. I could feel that connection with the heartbeat of the earth. And it was just amazing. So everywhere I go, I feel like I'm home, first of all, no matter where I'm going. It's like, oh, I've come home. But then there's that connection with the earth that's special in each place. Each place has its own flavor. It has energy from the generations that lived there. That's the other thing is I bring in this generational healing now that wasn't in that first one. I give an offering to the land with each land blessing and bring in the generations and the indigenous people that lived here on this land in America before anybody else was here. So their energy is there, it's in the land. So I offer an offering to the land to make it peaceful, that their spirit will help to protect the land, but also help to increase the level of peace, love, and joy in that area. So it has evolved a bit. There's also the tradition now that what they showed me of connecting all the dots. Like from that very first one that happened in Tennessee, I took a stone from Tennessee and that went to Kentucky. So each one travels and each of those dots are connecting underneath the ground where we're not seeing it, but it's all traveling underneath the ground and connecting the energy together.
Wow.
And yeah, it's been so amazing. So Deirdre joined us. Hi, Deirdre.
Hi,
And
Deirdre. Hi,
Rob,
Suzanne. Looks like
yeah,
Suzanne's watching as
yeah,
well.
Suzanne's watching,
And
Perchetta,
Robert.
Jean,
Little
Kathy,
Robert.
and Robert. Yes. Thank you all for watching this. And thank you for all the support. Every time that there's a land blessing being done, there's so much support from all of you that just come in and share it and share in the blessings. And that's the other thing is anytime that you all want to write out a blessing to go into the ground, that's what I want to put in there is all of us, all of our energy. We're all one. And this is our journey. So as we travel, as I travel around driving the car, you all are with me energetically. The car is full. It is so full of energy. And I just love every moment of this tour. I love every moment of life right now. It's been
Thanks for all
such a
the
joy.
connectivity too. Like every person that you've connected with that you hadn't met yet, or you've met and only been with like that alone, that it's
Yeah,
like a conduit all the way across the
yeah.
country. Not
Mhm.
only you, not only the angels, not only the stones, but these souls that have been placed along your journey. It's just beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really is. It adds so much to it because it feels like the love is increasing. The more that this goes on, there's more love that comes in. And you're right. Each person that I meet just adds to that. And I'm hoping this next couple of weeks, I'll be meeting Lily, who does Angel Speakers in Espanol on Fridays.
Oh.
She holds that show, and she's going to actually go to Mount Shasta with me to do the
Wow.
Shasta healing. And then we're going to Sacramento, where she lives, and we're going to do one there.
Mm.
And
That'll be a-
Sacramento, that is the capital of California. So I think that's something that's very important to place one there at the very capital of this state. The state is so big and it's so different. Every part that I go to is different. It has a different energy. So it's like traveling half of the United States just in one state.
Yeah.
And Robert says the car is crowded. Yeah. It's full of not just stuff, but it's full of people and angels too.
Shotgun.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was interesting. I stopped for gas one night and this guy was begging for a ride. And I just looked at my car and go, yeah, good luck with that. I'd have to put you on the hood. But it's been a beautiful journey. And I'm so happy to be here today on the 6-month anniversary of doing that stone healing, that land healing right there in Tennessee. Today was the 6-month mark of that very first one.
Unbelievable.
And we were supposed to do this.
Left.
Yeah, we were supposed to do this a couple of days ago, and something came up, and we had to reschedule it. So when I pulled up the video for the land blessing, it was like, oh, it was 6 months ago today. So it was supposed to happen today, Carrie. It was like meant to be.
I was trying to find my shirt to put on.
Right?
Yeah. To wear the same shirt.
Oh, and Francia is with us. She was on with Lily yesterday on Angel Speakers.
Oh, nice.
And she says, please make a video when you meet Lily Ortega at Mount Shasta. Oh, we definitely will. Yes, there will definitely be video. Yeah, that's the beauty of doing this now in this time frame, because we have the technology. We have Facebook Live and YouTube Live and the ability to record wherever we're at and document this through recordings that they're not going away. They'll be here for generations. So this is a monumental tour that's every bit of it is being documented. And I love that. You know, just.
Yeah, I read the article that was done. That was a fantastic article about
Very
out
nice.
of Miami. Yeah.
And I love that people are starting to be like, wait a minute, there's this woman doing what?
Yeah, exactly. And the one that I did in Palm Springs, the Reverend Sharon Stroud was there. Sharon actually met the Peace Pilgrim. I don't know if you all are familiar with who Peace Pilgrim is, but she did her peace journey on foot. She wasn't traveling in a vehicle. She walked the land and spread the message of peace and love and joy. And so she says, you just so remind me of a peace pilgrim, but you're angelic peace pilgrim. I'm like, okay, I'll take that.
I love it.
Yeah, but I just think about, you know, we know about Peace Pilgrim because people talked about what she was doing, and there's, I think, a book that explains her journey. But it's like, just imagine if she had video and had the ability to share out her message even further than what she did. And now here is this pilgrimage that is spread out to, you know, it has unlimited possibilities of how far it can travel in the world, and just share with people that message of love and light. Oh, Robert says land blessing in Espanol at Mount Shasta. Oh my gosh, Robert, I got chills. You are so right.
Great idea.
You are so right. Lily will be right there beside of me. She can translate the whole thing into Spanish. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that. Thank you, Robert. Thank you for that inspired thought. And I have chills at that thought. And Jean says, I'm so happy for Lily. I would love to be with you at Mount Shasta. And Carrie, I wish we could all be there.
Oh, yes. Me too. You're always welcome. When this stuff is finally, we can, you know, are free to roam about the cabin, y'all are all welcome. You have a free place to stay in Tennessee.
And oh my gosh, I just love your cracker box.
We're going to have a special guest this weekend coming up. Next
Oh.
Saturday, John Soloway is going to be here.
Is he going to be there? Oh my gosh. I love him
Performing at
so much.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I just
John.
love him. Please give him a hug.
I will. If you guys want to be uplifted by some amazing music, my buddy John Soloway is Salaway. He's an indie recording artist. He's in several bands, but it's John Soloway and the Stone River Saints. He's had a couple of top 40 hits on the indie charts. The guy's amazing. He's always positive,
Yes.
always spreads love. And you can put the music on, and I'm telling you, it's just happy and soul hugging.
Yeah, and he's happy. He's a happy person. I love that. So absolutely, check him out. All right, ladies. Well, anything else that you want to say about the land blessings? Any words of peace, love, and joy that you want to spread out there? Let's just share some light with people.
Continue on.
Yep, I certainly am. I'm going until they tell me not to go anymore. Because people have asked, well, when are you going to stop? And where are you going to go? Where are you going to be? I'm like, I'm just going to be.
Here, there, and everywhere. That's your answer. Here, there.
Yeah, I am where I am.
But thank you, Teri. Thank you for having the courage to listen to that voice. Thank you for having the courage and the love and the drive to carry on. And just know you're so supported by so many people. It's almost like you're crowd surfing. And as you go by, we just
it feels so good.
I love you, and I know that your heart is agendaless, and all you want is truly for everyone just to feel that love all the time, 24/7. So thank you for always radiating those very ideals and that very feeling and that energy.
Yes.
Thank you, darling. Thank you, all of you. All of you. And for those of you who are not yet following the journey, you can go to peaceonearthtour.live, and you'll be able to see all the land blessings on there. There's a page that has a link to every one of them and information about the tour. So thank you to everybody that is along for this ride. It's a wild ride.
Yeah.
It's not Mr. Toad's wild ride. It's the Peace on Earth Tour live wild ride. So, thank you again, ladies, for joining me today. You made this beautiful. I love you so much. And to all of you out there, many, many blessings of love and light. Keep sharing peace. Just share from your heart because it is happening. We make a declaration every night. I do a chanting show, and every night we make that same declaration. We declare that there is peace on earth, and we declare that peace begins inside of us, and it certainly does. Let it radiate out from you. I love you. Bye, everybody.
You too.
Peace.
Bye. Peace.